Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Franck. Jamie Close is back home with her loved ones today after being held captive for nearly 3 months. The man accused of kidnapping her and murdering her parents is in court today, and a just-released criminal complaint is revealing new details on how and why Jamie was kidnapped. Maggie Ruley has the latest.
Making sure she's safe.
Patterson reportedly told police that he did not know Jamie's parents and didn't even know their names until he heard it on the news. He also said he thinks he would have gotten away with it if he had planned it perfectly. The shutdown is now the longest in U.S. government history, and no end is in sight. Hundreds of federal workers lined up at a pop-up food bank this weekend after the first Friday of not getting a paycheck. The impacts starting to ripple across the country. Serena Marshall has the latest from Washington.
One of the most significant operational challenges in FDA's recent history.
The president said he's not interested in reopening the government while negotiations continue because it would delay the fight over the border wall, not solve it. A California community is coming together to help Coast Guard families affected by the shutdown. The East Bay Coast Guard Spouses Club distributed food to families and furloughed workers in Alameda this weekend. More than 200 families showed up to pick up everything from fresh fruit to diapers. Kyle Turcotte is a mechanic with the Coast Guard who's still working despite not getting a paycheck. He says he's hoping the government shutdown doesn't drag on.
It's bad because you got all these families that depend on this paycheck. I obviously have 2 little ones, my wife who doesn't work. It's hard for single income families.
Local businesses and community members helped with donations. Organizers say they're in the process of setting up another food drive sometime this week. Gas prices in the U.S. are falling. The price of regular grade gasoline dropped 12 cents a gallon over the past 3 weeks to $2.31 on average. The average price dropped 66 cents over the past 3.5 months. New year, new you doesn't include better finances for a lot of people. A new survey shows more than half of Americans don't expect their financial situation to improve this year. And that number, 12%, expect theirs to be worse. Kids' averages allowance are starting to increase. A survey of more than 30,000 kids find those between ages 4 and 14 earned an average allowance of $471 last year. That equals out to about $9.06 a week, an increase of more than 3.7% from the previous year. Of course, that factors in an average of $58 in cash received for Christmas. Researchers say 69% of parents choose to give their kids a regular allowance. The top 3 things kids are spending their allowances on: candy, presents, and books. If you're using someone else's Netflix account to watch movies or TV, the free ride might soon be coming to an end. Jennifer Williams explains why.
Don't do us like that.
Bacon lovers, take note. McDonald's is rolling out a new bacon-themed menu. Starting January 30th, you can get bacon on 3 of McDonald's classic items for a limited time. That includes the Big Mac, Quarter Pounder, and of course, the cheesy bacon fries that'll be returning to the menu. McDonald's researchers found the word bacon popped up on social media 17,000 times a day in the U.S. between January 1st and 7th. That's a whopping 740 times an hour. Ready to see the most liked photo in Instagram history? Yeah, last night, this photo of an egg beat out Kylie Jenner's birth announcement as the most liked Instagram post ever. Yeah, it's just a regular egg, nothing fancy. Someone posted it back on January 4th with the goal of beating Jenner's record of 18 million likes. The egg currently has 28 million likes and counting. Meteorologist Kim Walker is next with a look at our nation's weather. Then later, a simple act of kindness. That's a big deal for one man, how he's showing his appreciation to the woman who he helped him. And hippo love that hits you right in the heart. INN News. We'll be right back.